We are on the PCH. We are going to drive the length of the PCH for the first time since the Palisades fires in January.
It just opened up and we were like, let's go to our favorite business in Malibu.
Yep. Malibu's own Broad Street Oyster Company.
The best lobster roll that you will get in California. And they now have multiple locations. They have one up in San Francisco, which is amazing. At Fisherman's Wharf, perfect, because Fisherman's Wharf was getting a little crusty. They needed more businesses. And we've just been fans of them since the beginning. We first went right before the pandemic. It might actually have been during the pandemic, I think, where I got a takeout lobster roll to go because I was just so miserable. And I was like, I need something to make me feel like I have a summertime connection. And so it's become this like symbolic thing for us where the Broad Street oyster lobster roll is synonymous with summer.
Yeah, and it's a comfort food for sure. Everything there is a comfort food.
Yeah, but we always kick off summer that way, and we weren't sure if we were going to even get to go because the way that you access it, if not the PCH, is just too miserable. And they opened the PCH and we're like, we gotta go support them.
Yeah. So there was some traffic, but that looked like just people turning left to get into Santa Monica, which is ridiculous. And we're hoping it's not going to be too crazy there. This is the first weekend the PCH is open. It's also Memorial Day, so everybody and their mother out on the beach in their bikini and their swim trunks trying to get the sun, even though it's overcast.
Yeah, I'm wearing a sweatshirt. But yesterday was gorgeous.
Yeah, yesterday was really pretty.
I think the thing that's wild about this is that so much of our summer life was tied up in the Palisades. It's like if we, any weekend or free summer day that we had, we'd go to the Palisades, to Will Rogers Beach, and we would then go into town and we would, I mean, it's just crazy because we didn't know that if we were going to be able to have any of our summer traditions.
Yeah. So this weekend has been super fun so far. We went to our friend's house and went swimming yesterday, and we went and looked at cars. We've been kind of periodically looking at cars to see what to get because we're looking for an upgrade. And hopefully...
And by upgrade, we mean a car that's just reliable and not on its last legs.
Yes, we've had our same cars for 11 years, so it's time for something else. We're not getting anything too crazy, and...
I've had my car for like 12 or 13 years. And we're not trying to upgrade because we are like, ooh, we need a bougie mobile. We just, we live in LA, we drive like crazy, and technology's improved in cars since then, and it's time for a new family vehicle.
Yeah.
Now that we're married, we just need another practical, reliable car in the mix.
Also, Samantha's car is really, to me, on its last breath sometimes.
I love my car. I love my car.
There's
I really
no
do.
working air conditioner, which is the biggest problem. I mean, in the summer, it's literally a hot box.
It's just getting to the point where the cost to repair the things that would need to be repaired outweigh the benefit of it. The money would just be more useful going to a new car.
Yeah.
And this is not like for us to be needing a more comfortable lifestyle or more like ostentatious lifestyle at all. We're literally looking at like practical, affordable, entry-level things. We just want... We're of the mindset that you have the cars you have and you run them to the ground, and you don't need to have the newest, shiniest thing all the time. Some people feel differently. For us, it's like we live in LA, people drive like assholes, and we just want to Are we not? It looks like people are going to this beach up here.
This is still
Santa Monica?
I think so.
Huh.
Oh no, that's Will Rogers.
Are we able to go to Will Rogers Beach now?
It looks like it.
Oh my God.
I mean, people are all on the beach.
This is wild because I did not know that we were going to even be able to access Will Rogers Beach. I wonder if you can access it up at Temescal.
I know.
To us, it's like if we can go to this beach all summer and still have like slices of what our Palisades life used to be like, this would be huge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 4th of July is going to be a different thing for us. We don't know how we're going to handle that, but...
So this is about this is the area where it was closed.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time we are about to drive on this stretch, which is the chunk where the Palisades is and where the main fire happened that was so devastating. So I don't know what
the main
we're
Palisades
see.
fire. It also spread obviously up to Malibu, and there was so much
and
damage
Altadena
there.
and Pasadena and other places. But this was like the big shebang here.
It just came out this morning that some 24-year-old man was charged with setting a fire in LA September of 2024, and I no doubt think that we're going to find that someone set these fires. Maybe I'm a conspiracy theorist, but it just seems too obvious that it was perhaps, set by... Oh, remember that used to be the place where they had all this stuff? There was this really cool bar over
Did that
here.
Burn?
No, they just closed it. They sold it. They used to have like dinosaurs and
That's so weird
conquistadors
that
and all these crazy things up there. It was an old pub.
What was it called?
I don't know, like
Lucky's or O'Leary's?
O'Leary's. Wow, this is wild. Also, out of respect for the people the people and the businesses who've lost their homes, we're not going to be showing you like a front view of it. We from personal experience know how sensitive this is, and
but see, this part is still closed at Will Rogers.
the main part, this is like the rescue relief. So our favorite main area that we go to is closed. It's become kind of like this headquarters where unfortunately they actually dumped a lot of the debris. What so smart of the city of Los Angeles and California. Let's just take the one remaining beautiful thing in the area, the beach, the one thing that was untouched, and dump the debris of the fires.
You can see those houses. Weren't there houses up there?
I think there were. Yeah, those are the bluffs.
Yeah.
It's like so overcast, I need to just take my eyes out here.
Yeah. I'm trying not to look too much at it and then not look at the road too.
It's just so wild. And another thing I'd like to say about the Palisades is that these media headlines, they're like, so many people have it so wrong and so messed up. They don't understand what's going on. A lot of the people who lived in the Palisades moved into the Palisades. Wow, you can't even access Temescal this way. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh, it's like so wild.
I know.
It's like makes me like emotional.
I know.
It's like so much of our life was spent here. Like before
all these plants too that are all like
charred. Oh my god. Before Jacob and I even started dating, when we were just friends, like I would take him to the Palisades all the time.
And to the left here, they're all charred.
Oh god. Can I say the F word on
No,
YouTube?
you're not supposed to, but for monetization purposes.
You'll bleep me out.
That lifeguard stand made it.
the most unfortunate thing of all time.
That made it, whatever that is up there.
It's like a restaurant. It just looks like an entirely different world.
I know. It just looks like nature now instead of.
Oh, it's the Bel Air Bay Club. I'm surprised. I would have thought a lot more people would have been trying to go up to Malibu today. It's not a lot of traffic.
Yeah. There's probably a lot that still don't even know it's open or hadn't, like, because they just made the announcement, like, didn't have a plan to come out here.
Yeah. It's just crazy because this is just so much.
There's where Gladstone's was.
That's where, wow.
They always were oh wait, Gladstone's is still there. Let me tell you, Gladstone's has been through it all because they keep saying, oh, it's going to shut down, it's going to close. I mean, for like 10 years, and it's still here.
It looks like you can go up Sunset and PCH.
But for how far?
I don't know. Really
now, this
bizarre.
part is kind of normal.
I mean, it was definitely on fire.
Yeah, the fence was, but like all of up here is all like it missed this part.
It's just very surreal. Like the Palisades is not. It's the best way you can describe it is a lot of people moved there, you know, in the 70s, early California settlement sort of a situation. And of course, later it became a blend of people who had these modest early California houses and then people who built these McMansions. And there's this whole debate over, we're not a McMansion type of aesthetic. We don't love them. We think that the early California architecture should be preserved, but the amount of loss and people who are not able to rebuild their homes, modest, tiny homes. Not everyone in the Palisades was a celebrity, and even if they were, the loss is still a loss.
Yeah, and also celebrities don't make the amount of money people think they make. They make good money, and they're definitely privileged, but it's not like money where they can just go and rebuild like that. And there's emotional damage there too. And the big thing about this was that it wasn't just some homes, it was a community. It was probably the strongest community in Los Angeles.
The only community that I can really think of in Los Angeles that
feels like a suburban, tight-knit place. I mean, the best school system, the best people, and
because they all care about the community, and the community works effortlessly to just be a community.
Yeah,
it's a community where if you were born in the Palisades, a lot of people went back to the Palisades because they wanted to just return to their community. And it's like there's generations of people who it's like grandparents and then parents, and then they raise their kids in the Palisades because the heart of the community is so unbelievable. Now we're starting to get more into like the edge of where the Palisades becomes Topanga, which then becomes more Malibu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I forgot.
You can't even go over here to surf Topanga. Oh, and that burned down.
Yeah. But wasn't there also the winery, the Rosenthal winery?
Yeah, that was right here too, I think.
That was here as well?
Or it was up the street a hair.
So wild. It's like every single one of these businesses I can say we've gone to at some point. Like we went to our friend's birthday party at the winery.
Yep.
Literally last year. Sorry, 2 years ago.
I feel like there were more homes here.
Oh, yeah.
This is probably where Paris Hilton's house was, somewhere around here.
Oy, oy, oy.
You can really see the beach now.
What's kind of amazing amongst all of this is that you're starting to see little sprouts of green on the hillsides just emerging through these ashy areas, which is, to me, always a reminder that life continues to grow through the rubble. And that we can rebuild. Quite seeing the one-laneness they were talking about. Looks like it's the
same old 2-lane stretch. They should really make it 3.
The problem with living up here, and like aside from, you know, fire exposure and danger, is it's really impossible to leave if something happens. You're kind of stuck.
Yeah, it's very secluded, which I think is what people liked about it.
Right, but if it's almost like you got to get a boat so you can paddle your way back down.
I know.
Wow.
It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, you kind of have to just speechless. You're seeing all, like, what's remaining are like the posts that held all the hillside homes up.
I wonder how all of these electric poles are still here. They're just big sticks.
That's true. Oh, and then here, of course, look at these like dumbass influencers on the left who are like taking pictures with burnt down cars. Ugh. I feel like I wish we could like turn around and get them on camera and expose them.
Yeah, well, there are. I don't go back. Which way are we going to go?
That way, right?
Okay. We just finished our meal at the Broad Street Oyster Company. I am so full.
We're at the Malibu Country Mart. Broad Street Oyster Company is just the epitome of kicking off summer. Nothing makes me feel like it's summer more than good seafood, but you can't just get seafood anywhere. You have to get it from a trusted spot, and there's no place I trust more than Broad Street.
Yeah, we had shrimp cocktail, which was spectacular. Huge shrimp, so fresh. Fish and chips, 2 kinds of lobster roll.
Hot and cold.
And, a caviar hot dog, which was really something. And now we're just kind of going for a stroll, and it's kind of been emotional for me.
Oh my gosh. Look.
Oh my God.
Look
wow.
Look at the bird.
Somebody had it out for that car.
Not just this.
Bird.
Look at
The
this.
whole...
It's this car and that car.
Well, that car already has paint all over it, which I don't understand, too.
It's just a bunch of bird shit. Wow.
Yeah, so if you come to the Malibu Country Park, maybe don't park right there. The bird is the word right there.
I mean, it literally smells like bird shit.
It does. There must be like a nest or something here. This must have been where they all went when they flew south for the winter.
That bird doesn't like the Range Rovers. We just love the Malibu Country Mart.
Yeah.
It's really kind of perfect.
It's glorious. All right.
We're trying. Yeah. Yeah. So we're trying to get, because it's like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
There's like so many different ways to, wow. Thank you. Thank you. So beautiful. Oh my gosh.
We're vlogging here. So we were out walking around after Broad Street and we saw our friends Richard and Seetsa, and we decided we're gonna go have some dessert, and she's gonna get a drink, an espresso martini, and we're gonna pick out on some ice cream.
Put this right here.
Where are you down here? Yeah?
That's good. Vanilla, coconut,
Raspberry?
raspberry up here.
Oh.
Chocolate.
Wow.
It's not chocolate. It's
Chocolate. Mmm. Oh, that vanilla's so good.
You're a vanilla.
It was the coconut. It's coconut.
I love coconut.
That raspberry is beautiful. We just had an amazing impromptu hang at Lucky's back there, and now we are walking back to the car. We have to go to Whole Foods and get some groceries, but it's been a pretty beautiful Malibu day.
It has been. And we were so happy to run into our friends. It was like the perfect Memorial Day treat. America bringing everyone together.